I guess sorry in delay coming back to you for another video. Actually, I've been stuck with a few issues and I had a cold, so I'm really sorry about that. Now, what I've got here is a whole crap load of stuff. To be honest, that's what I collected last week mostly. Actually, in the last 2 weeks since the last video, basically. And yeah, I've reached about 100 PSP games. Got now 102. And that was my goal for 2014. And I got a whole crap load of stuff that I found in shops, charity shops and whatnot. Now, let's get cracking. Well, what I'm going to show you actually is this one that I found actually a few days ago. It's a Thunderpad Digital by Logitech. Now, this is a Windows 95 only pad. So you just get focus a bit here. Now, this is just a pad for Windows 95. It doesn't work anywhere else. It uses the game port, and it's, as you can see my reflection, and it's still sealed. It's factory sealed since '97, and it was only £2.50. And excuse you, look at that. That's great stuff. That brings me back memories, to be honest. I got a Graphics Gamepad Pro, but this is really the stuff, and this is sealed completely. Sorry if it's a bit dark. It's yeah, great stuff. Now let's put that aside. Now I'm not too sure where to start really, so might go for something a bit newer. So it's a PS3, so Metal Gear Solid 4, and I actually own this one already. My brother, actually this has been bought by my brother. Sorry, sometimes you see the light going up and down. Yeah, this bought by my brother. Yeah, I think it's a really good game. Yes, it's definitely a good game. A lot of cutscenes though, but it's a really good game. I finished it about 4 years ago. But yeah, it's Metal Gear Solid. I mean, I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid. I'm actually wearing a Metal Gear t-shirt at the moment. But I actually got the anniversary edition. I got a couple of versions of Metal Gear Solid, but this I was missing the sleeve. I actually got this, but without the sleeve. And this is a pretty cool sleeve. I prefer over the original one, the black one. This is a better sleeve, and yeah, it's awesome. It's been barely used. Just the disc needs some cleaning up. But yeah, great stuff. Now, about Halo 4. This is I mean, I played Halo Reach. Seem to try this one out. It didn't come with the manual, unfortunately. Didn't buy for that much. Oops, sorry. So yeah, it's in pretty good condition, to be honest. But yeah, Halo 4. Dark Void. I didn't have that much good stuff for the game, but my brother and me bought it for cheap. Dark Souls 0 for iOS is pretty good actually, and for that stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool things. Yeah, you see how black and white manual. Pretty good stuff. Let me have a quick look again. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, pretty good condition. So that's Dark Void, and that's about it for the 360 and PS3. Now, reason for the Wii, Mercury Meltdown Revolution. I think I'm not too sure if it's a third one or if it's a rehash of a PSP one. I got the PSP one. This is nice and color manual. I actually haven't tried this one out yet. I did try a lot of games. Pretty good condition, barely used, as you can see. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So let's try and see another one. Gamecube. I got 3 Gamecube games. Actually, sorry, only 2 Gamecube games, unfortunately. One is Bloody Roar, which was for £4. And yeah, it's the right condition. It's got a colored manual. Look at that. That's awesome stuff. And yeah, it's disc. I love the GameCube mini discs. Let me scratches to it. Let me see. Yeah, it just needs a cleaning, really. Ooh, there you go. Needs a cleaning, and it works perfectly. So then Defender on the here Defender. It's pretty cool actually. Pretty 3D shooter really. I know it's based off the original Defender where you have to go backwards and forwards between people. This is the same thing. but it's more 3D-ish and all that. Again. Ooh, there you go. It's a bit better. Sorry, yeah, sorry, you gotta fiddle around with the focus. It's not automatic. I'm using a CRT camera, really. Yeah, I'd switch off the other one. I just wanted to give it a try, see how it goes. Actually, this new video. So it's a pretty cool disc, you know. Pretty cool. I like this, the orange motif that is going on here. Pretty good condition. It's always good to collect Gamecube games, just in case, you know. It might get expensive one day. So it's Gamecube Defender. So I'm not going too much detail. It's just a lot of stuff. This one I got already, but in a different cover. I don't know why. Both are PAL, but they come in different covers. Yeah, it's got Spy Hunter, Defender. Yeah, that we saw before, actually, Defender. Now let me see. Yeah, it's got. Yeah, actually, I was thinking it had Mortal Kombat. Now I think I might have a collection with Mortal Kombat. Anyway, yeah, just black and white. Works perfectly, by the way. Yeah, of course, they all work perfectly. At the end of the day, I mean, the Xbox drive is really powerful. It's like a PC drive in a way. So I got this on 50p. This is Battle Construction Vehicles. It's a really crazy game, as in. It's a fighting game, but with bulldozers and construction vehicles, basically like bulldozers and diggers and whatnot. Actually, not much information. It's a very obscure game. When you may think, oh, obscure doesn't mean it's good, but yeah, this is obscure and it's alright actually. It's really interesting. I would recommend give it a try if you really want in the mood for strange games. Got Summoner here. I always saw this one in PC magazines back in the day, but I never give it a try. This is from Volition, actually, the game, who made Saints Row, and actually some team members did the Descent series, actually. And, well, they did Free Space too. Oh, actually, it's in color. Nice. It's pretty good stuff. Let me just feel around the focus again. There we go. Ah, perfect. Yeah. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good color. Anyway. Yeah, I never tried it. I might give it a try. So, and then we've got Transformers. I myself, I haven't played the Transformers series much. So, let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, it's a bit creased here. Yeah, it's creased completely, as you can see here. So just let me take yeah, it's creased a bit here. Too much information here. Let me have a quick look. Oh, it's nice in color actually. Oh, didn't expect that. Nice. So yeah, Transformers. I'll give it a try actually. Still, yeah, I'll play with these games and need to give it a try. Whoop! Sorry, that one fell. There you go. What is it? Okay. Nightfire 007. I did try this one. It's pretty fun. I actually tried the demos and whatnot. And this one got it from a charity shop, I think. It was for like £1 or something. So anyway, it's worth it. It's got Pierce Brosnan. So, at least it's more James Bond than the Daniel Craig ones. And 1 and 2, I already own it on Gamecube. But I thought, I might just get it. Might get it from PS2. I still need to get I still need to get Burnout 3 on PS2. Because I've had it for years and I thought I had it, but I saw it so many times and never bought it. But yeah, Burnout 2. This one, Champions Return to Arms. Actually, I'd like to tell you guys, been basically some games that you put in my friend here. I bought that at the XM Games in Croydon. Now it's called Play Nation Games. They moved shop, just not too far from the original place. And to be honest, a really good shop. They're really helpful. And please do check the YouTube link that I'm going to link also below in the description if you really want to find out. You know, basically they got really good deals on games, and bought a bunch of games from them. And really helpful people. They repair consoles as well, so in case you might want to see them. So yeah. Anyway, this one bought from them. Champions Return to Arms for £1. was really worth it. Since actually, my brother, yeah, I'm pretty quality on these games based on the same engine. They're developed by Snowblind Studios. Like they've done, yeah, they've done Champions of North. Then they've done the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games, 1 and 2, and yeah, it's the same engine. They're hack and slash games, and they're pretty fun. Pretty good stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's James Return to Arms. And Crimson Sea. The first one was released on Xbox. This is Crimson Sea 2. I don't hear much about it. It's a decent game. It's a shame about the release here. See, well, it just needs to switch probably. And yeah, it's oh, actually, this is doesn't the PS2 case, so it might be easily replaceable. And yeah, it's got everything in there. Yeah. Crimson Sea 2. Yeah, I never tried it. It's an action game with some RPG style elements. I didn't hear much about this game. Probably rarely mentioned. But yeah, I'll give it a look. And the graphics looks pretty cool. I'll say about that. It's a bit of a manual focus. And so there was this prison on here. This was yeah. The developers of these ones are the ones from Battlefield, Mirror's Edge, and a few other bunch of games. They are the DICE Studios. You should know them. It's a really strange game, to be honest. Another obscure release, really. As you can see, DICE games. Let me give a quick photo focus action. There you go. Nice. Okay, that's as much as I can go. So DICE games. Yeah, it's a interesting game, fantasy based, and the first mission is a tutorial. You have to ride a unicorn and go through these rings. You can hit people, I think, with this unicorn that talks. Oh, it's a really interesting game. I said chapter 1, but I never seen it. Yeah, I never heard of a chapter 2. Actually, never heard of this game before I bought it. Wait, yeah, sorry about the focus and everything. So yeah, that's the game. Then what else have we got? Oh yeah, Resident Evil 4 limited edition. Boy, for just for £4. And fact is that this game I always wanted to try for the chainsaw controller because I got it for PS2, and I finally tried it, and it's pretty cool actually. It controls pretty well. I was expecting to be uncomfortable as hell. Yeah, the chainsaw controller for Resident Evil 2 is pretty cool. And it's also when you press the start button, it just you can hear the chainsaw revving up. And yeah, it's the limited edition case. It's pretty cool. I love these cases. I've seen so many times when I never got it, and as you can see, a bit of a few scratches in there. But yeah, this is a awesome release. To be honest, I really like this metal cover, actually. Yeah. Then we got Deadly Strike, one of those always from Midas, like the battle construction vehicle game that we saw before. And yeah, sorry, one moment. Is one in. A moment. Yeah, I'll get it later. Yeah, my brother just came up and got me another game to actually show you guys. So these Deadly Strikes. There's 3 strikes, sorry. It's from Midas. I mean, actually imported by Midas, and one of those Japanese games. It's 2.5D. Really, it's a fighting game. Quite obscure quite obscure. Actually, I don't think many people heard about it. And yeah, it's alright. You do combos and whatnot. You know, you got weapons as well as swords. And there's not much I can say about this game. I did give it a try, but it was cheap. So anyway, one more to the PlayStation 2 collection, which is about 180 probably now. So 180 games. Anyway, I need to do a video on my collection at one point. So that was the PS2, and let's check the guys anything else. Oh yeah, this is my 100th PSP game. It's not the most climatic one. This is was quite anticlimactic. So this is Harvey Birdman. It's kind of like an Ace Attorney game, basically based on the Harvey Birdman series. And yeah, the series himself is actually based on superheroes from Hanna-Barbera back in the 70s. It's really interesting humor, to be honest. Interesting, yeah, it's pretty funny actually. It can be pretty funny, the humor actually. And I've never seen the series, but I knew about this game, so I thought I might get it. You know, since I had an Amazon voucher from work, so I thought I might get it. It's only been released in America. It's in pretty good condition. Doesn't have any major scratches in there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, cool stuff. Sorry, my cold is acting up. Now, and then I got Daxter, which is one of the first PSP games that one of the best platformers actually on the system. I thought I might get it as well, you know. There you go, sorry. Autofocus again. So, yeah, it's a pretty good condition. Here's my voucher actually, and I love that it's got the color manual. See, I love color manuals. See. And this is the actually, sorry, my fault. I forgot in the PSP. This is the Gradius collection. But yeah, I had to put it back actually in a big good place. That's why I was wondering, where's the American? I didn't buy American, it's PAL. Anyway, this is a pretty good platforming game, and one to check out if you don't have it, to be honest. It's Second Dexter. And this is the last PSP game that I bought. Actually, my brother bought. It was for £10. Fantasy Star Portable. Great stuff, to be honest. It's an awesome game to have. I was really happy that I bought it. Don't have that many Japanese games on the PSP, and it's a really good game. And yeah, and actually, and it's a good game. Actually, I never played any Fantasy Star Portable, any Fantasy Stars. Actually, thinking about it, I got it. I got the ones on Gamecube, and yeah, I got the one, the first one on Dreamcast, but I never played it. It's pretty good condition, and it's an awesome addition to her collection, which I mentioned before. It reached 102. So, Saturn games, NASCAR 98 for 99p. I thought I might just as well get it. See, I prefer this case. Why didn't they keep this case for the Saturn games? Plastic. Well, but those electronic cards, you know. But yeah, it's plenty of scratches in there. Anyway, it's for 99p. But yeah, to be honest, it's worth taking for 99p. What the hell not? And bought sorry about that. But Wipeout for Sega Saturn. I got it already on PS1, but I thought I might as well get it for Saturn as well, because that Saturn collection needs some love. And yeah, it's got scratches in there, but plays perfectly well. It needs a bit of cleaning, but it plays perfectly well, and didn't have an issue with it. So that's why Wipeout on Sega Saturn. And yeah, I'm pushing a bit of the video. So quickly, just show you a few more things. So, Final Fantasy 3, just a cartridge though, because it came with its own Nintendo 64 games, a couple of them. I don't have them on the video, but I might include them later. So these are Final Fantasy 3. I might put it here, whatever. And we go. Deja Vu 1 and 2. This is always from Play Nation games, and yeah, it's complete. Came with everything. It's got the manual here. See, for this, I already own this game. Just the cartridge, but then I saw it there, and it was only £5. I thought, oh wow, I need to get it actually, and I got it. I finally got it. This game. See, I finally got this game boxed with everything. And here's the game, Deja Vu 1 and 2. Trust me, really worth it. If you're a fan of point-and-click adventures, go for it. You won't regret it at all. And that's it for a moment. So let's just put it back here. It's actually the one, and then sorry about jump cut. Now this is Resident Evil Designs that I bought today. And yeah, it was £5, and I thought might as well get it £5. And yeah, it came with everything. Basically got the manual. You don't expect that this game that often, to be honest. You might find it for £15, but £5 more than worth it, to be honest. It was just released exclusively on DS, of course, and never ever on PSP. It's got everything in here. It's awesome. Yeah, that's why it's been released. Was it back in 2005? This game has been released back in 2005. Think about it, and yeah, it was just to cash in on the Rebirth, and to be honest, a good edition. I don't mind. And yeah, sorry, I just forgot to put this one in. Yeah, this is the VIP points that came with it. And see, it's no use at all. That is not easy to find. It's a really good condition. I don't know if there are any save games on the cartridge, and if I'm not, that's great as well. So yeah, this is another game. And just bought today. That's great. I found it in there, and great. That's it. Sorry, just repeating myself again. Now, this Art Academy, yeah, actually, I haven't tried much of it. You know, it's for free. Yeah, sorry, the cartridge is in the 3DS at the moment. I just forgot before doing this video. I need to prepare myself more. Sorry about that. Now, yeah, it's yeah, the fact is that yeah, there's not much in terms of gaming manual in the 3DS anymore. They're going all cheap on us. The manual is mostly just digital, and yeah, the 3 points haven't been used yet, so it's brand new. Oh well, sucks. Could have show you the cartridge. Sorry about that. Now, we got a few more things. What was that coming from? Oh yeah. Sorry about that again. So what can we do now? We got Dreamcast or PS1. I'm gonna go for Dreamcast. Yeah, from Gun Brothers. Never heard of this game, but it's got some puzzle elements. It's one of the last Dreamcast games back of recognized 2001. I don't think it's ever been released in Europe. I don't think, but I could be completely wrong. Yeah, it's interesting game. You basically control two brothers, and you can do various actions with them. Basically, you know, like for jumping, you have to go around with the big brother and jump on his belly to go somewhere else. But yeah, really interesting game. Didn't went for much, but yeah, alright, edition, I suppose. But yeah, it's good. Stan GP. Pretty cool, very fun racing game from Team 17. You know, the developers of Worms and a few other things like Zool and yeah, it's called Tower Sword. Sorry, Alien Breed. Really fun game, and at least the dents are still here with the cheap parts. Dreamcast cases. But yeah, it's right. It's got everything in there. It's good, you know. Great addition, to be honest, and worthy for a Dreamcast collection. And what else have we got? Urban Chaos. I myself am a big fan of 2001 PC games, 2001. So I thought, you know, in case it doesn't work on PC, which it does, by the way, I tried in Windows 7 and it does work perfectly. Might get the Dreamcast version, and yeah, it's pretty cool game. It's really nostalgic if you really like futuristic 2001 atmospheres, and that's what it gives basically. Yeah, it's Urban Chaos, and yeah, recently Urban Chaos, you might remember it from Urban Riot Response, I think it's called, and yeah, it's pretty good condition, barely used. The case is in pretty good shape as well. Yeah, I'm glad the case was in good shape actually. So worth edition. So all of these games actually I bought them from yeah, PlayNation Games again. So Pod 2 I always I played Pod, you know, actually not played, I finished Pod 1 on PC years and years ago. And I always want to get Pod 2, but never found it in shops. Yeah, I know I could get it online, but usually, you know, when you find it in shops, it's a bit more special than online. And this one I bought it for from in the pretty good condition. Always got one that's GDC. Actually, GD-ROM is pretty good condition. Sorry. Yeah, let me just close it a bit more. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, this Pod 2 is pretty fun. It's got various routes basically to where do you want to go. It's pretty good fun. Vanishing Point, that's I'll go Vanishing Point, and it's a interesting game, as in it's just a racing game. You don't run against opponents, but you run against time. So it's a time trial game, but it's really interesting the way that it handles time trial. And yeah, it's I didn't hear much about this game, to be honest. And yeah, I was kind of surprised, to be honest, because it's an alright game. It's an alright game, and yeah, in case you find it for cheap, why the hell not? Go for it. So here's the Dreamcast games. Then I got Max Power, another racing game. This is straightforward. You actually want a bit of rust here. I need to clean that one out. Oh, play coffee it is. You need to clean that one out. And yeah, it's it got real cars. Probably was the Infogrames response to Gran Turismo. Yeah, it's a bit blocky. The cars they're a bit blocky, but it's alright. It's pretty good fun. I think it's also compatible with the Nijicon controller. Checking on those optional controller selections. Yeah, it's also compatible. It's got analog control, because this is actually from '98, which is interesting. '98 games with analog controls. I mean, of course, there's the DualShock edition of Resident Evil 2, which is expensive as hell. I don't want to even go in there. I might get it one day, but I'll go with Dreamcast edition. That's the best one. So, and then Engine Racing, which is, I don't know if you've seen my previous pickup videos. There's a PSP game called Mac actually. And this is kind of like that, actually. It's racing games, but with airplanes, which is a really good, interesting premise. The graphics on this one really look good. And to be honest, yeah, I mean, it pushes the PS1 to a limit and it still goes fast. Really interesting game. Sorry about the burp. And yeah, you haven't got that much in combat. It's just racing, purely racing. And if you find it cheap, £1, go for it. That's how much I bought it for, £1. It's pretty good condition. So it's Anakurikawa Smash Court Tennis. I saw this game in the magazines all the time, and it's by Namco, and it's not the usual tennis game you would expect, like virtual tennis, where you see actually like kind of realistic tennis players. This is more deformed versions, and it's really hard. I mean, I was playing it and I couldn't even pass the first serve almost, and yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's got the analog function, multi-tap, and don't know about this controller though. It's annoying. They never showed the actual controller, but just the serial number. And let me see. Oh yeah, found this one. The Help compilation from a charity that I don't know probably for children charity. And it's got a Broken Sword, Road Rash, and Mist. I mainly bought it for these two, really. Broken Sword and Road Rash, and it's a really good condition when I bought it, and it's just great because I got Road Rash. That game I played it so many times on Windows 95, 98, whatever, Millennium even. Yeah, I had Millennium. Worst operating system ever. If people criticize Windows Vista, Windows Millennium was worse. This game we missed. I just need to get a mouse ready for these two games, because I even got thingy. I even got which one's there? Command and Conquer, which I have to get with the mouse. Broken Sword, and this one going on the PS2 at the moment. But it's Road Rash. They're really good condition, and really worth getting if you find it. But it's a really good collection, really good compilation. And there you go, Final Fantasy VII. You all know this game. Why should I even mention? Why should I even mention anything about this game? And I can't say much about it. I can say it's Final Fantasy and I know it, but I never played any Final Fantasies. They're more my brother's type of game. But this is my brother bought it, and I don't include it in the video. It's not platinum at all. It's got all the discs here, really good condition, and yeah, very worthy addition. Basically, what I had on PS1. I had basically my brother and me had a few platinum games, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me just sorry, I'm gonna just stand up quickly and get sorry, and just get a game that my brother just passed to me. Hello. This is a there you go. Focus on that. £6. Seagull Side Racing with the steering wheel. See, I'll just quickly show it to you. Let me unbox it for you. So let's just open it and that's what it came with. There's controller here. B button here. This one what is for. Actually, sorry, the B button goes here. Yeah, I'm not sure where it goes. But yeah, you just drive it like this. Pretty cool stuff, actually. It's a pretty cool edition by Sega. It's a really good build quality as well, the steering wheel. And here's the game. Just I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Focus on that. Yeah, it's a bit dirty here, but I mean it's worth it. Why not get it? £6. Seagull Side Racing. So actually, yeah, that's nice. Nice and colored. And that's about it really for this pickup video. No, I haven't gone into much detail because of a lot of stuff that I bought, and at the moment the sofa is full of them, full of games. So yeah, this pickup video for this, not sure if this week or this month or whatever. But anyway, I bought a couple of games and I find it hard to find full space for them. But yeah, that's about it. And if you like this video, of course, leave a comment or anything like that. And if you didn't like it, leave some criticism or please do state why you didn't like it, and I can improve you on my next one. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you next one. Bye.